I want to talk about a very important relationship. So a relationship we tend not to think about, and yet it's the most important relationship as far as the basis of our life is concerned. I'm not talking about God. I'm talking about what is real, not about belief. People who substitute belief for reality are not living in the real world. They're living in a wonderful fantasy world. It's got its merits. I'm not going to put down fantasies, but that's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about a certain relationship. Not the relationship with our family or our loved ones or with our dog or cat. They've all got their place and they've all got their importance. The relationship I'm interested in is to do with that relationship with our immediate environment. That sounds quite neutral, doesn't it? Our immediate environment. I'm building up to it. What relationship am I talking about then? Well, how do I put this? Imagine you were born this very moment. Imagine you were born with your faculties intact. You weren't born as a baby, you were born fully grown, fully cognizant. With the ability to think. What would be your thought if you were born at this very moment? With your thinking faculties intact. Well, perhaps your first thought or your first reaction, because that's certainly what you'd have, with some sort of reaction to have come from nothing into all of this. Your first reaction would probably be pretty much like that of a baby. You might scream your head off, or you might be stunned. You might go, ga 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 ga. Which is probably quite an honest response. What would your response be? What would your response be to this world that we call the world of the senses? To this never-ending kaleidoscope of vision, this constant bombardment of sound, sensations of touch, of smell, of taste, never mind sensations and feelings of discomfort, of perplexity, of ecstasy even. Because maybe that would be your response. It might be ecstatic, not just terrifying. It might be actually ecstatic. There's the thought. You might ask yourself, well, what's all this about? And if you're religiously inclined, you must say, it must be God that did it. But that is hiding behind a belief, isn't it? If belief does not enhance the present moment of your experience, is redundant. Belief is a way of capping that mystery. It's a way of putting it on the shelf. We don't have to think about it anymore, except to the extent we can make everything fit in with our beliefs. Are we brave enough to give up our beliefs? Even our atheistic beliefs, if we're that way inclined. We put so much merit, so much store by what we believe. A man of belief, a man of conviction. A man of belief or a person of conviction is a person that is shut A person that is close to mystery, closed to mystery, as opposed to close to mystery. A person of belief is somebody who has trouble acknowledging the mystery at the heart of their existence. This is what I mean by relationship. Relationship with what? With existence. Relationship with our own sense of being. As with all relationships, the best relationship is not when you experience you're having a relationship with somebody else. It's when you experience no relationship whatsoever, because you're one with that other. And so with your sense of being, if you're one with that sense of being, one with that mystery, somebody who lives their life in that mystery, well, you've got a good relationship with existence, haven't you? This is our human heritage, which most people are terrified to accept. And this is why people violently and tenaciously hang on to belief. The only true God is one that you cannot possibly believe in. If you believe in God, you're limiting God. To believe in God is to blaspheme God. The only response to God, the only response to being, to existence, the only response to the heart of all creation is to be open to that mystery and to realize, to experience, to live from that identity of that mystery. Let's not try and parcel existence into beliefs and concepts. It's fun to do that, and we have to do it to some extent to get by and to communicate with each other. That's conventional reality. Let's not confuse conventional reality with reality. Let's blow ourselves open to the moment.